Ladies and gentlemen, dear insurance agent, today I want to talk about what it looks like to grow your agency, your downline, or your organization with the Profitable Agent Attraction Framework, where we'll be able to get you 12 agent appointments in the next 30 days with agents wanting to partner up with you and actually invest in you prior to joining your organization. The reason why most people fail building a downline is because they're recruiting agents that they have to end up babysitting. Agents that are coming in, draining their time, draining their energy, and making people, and perhaps this could be you if you have experience recruiting right now, it's making you not want to recruit more agents. You don't want to attract more of the same agents that are draining your energy and really losing belief in growing an organization. And when you don't make money up front, what happens is you actually don't make enough money to cover your marketing spend. So if you're hiring someone to do direct messages on your behalf, or you have current advertisements that are going out, what happens is most agents don't write enough business for you to recover what it costs you to get that agent in the first place in the first 30 days. And also, because you're not getting an investment from the agent, the quality is actually much lower than if you were to get an investment, and therefore it's actually harder to recoup the money in the first place. Some don't even see the money back, in the first 90 days, if they see it at all, right? And so what's happening also is when you're recruiting bad agents or low caliber agents as a result of not asking for money up front, an investment up front, well, agents are gifting you chargebacks. And I'm saying gifting you ironically here because that is the worst thing that can happen, right? Someone writing fake business, right? Or someone writing to friends and family and just having a chargeback on month 10, month 11. And so most of these agents, if they've left the industry, which many do within 6 to 8 months, the chargebacks roll up to you. And so it's terrible. It's a terrible model, and we're here to change that. And it's primarily why good agents just like yourself are struggling to build an agency or an organization that you always envisioned. And this is why we're here today. This is why my company have built the Profitable Agent Attraction Accelerator Program, a program that will help you fast track your success, get agents booked on your calendar in the first 30 days, and actually having agents wanting to invest in you. And those agents that are willing to invest in you are of higher caliber. They won't need to be babysitted. They'll actually think like a business owner, which is exactly who you want to attract. And as a result of all that, you're going to have more override and your business will grow exponentially faster. So what this program will do for you is, one, it'll attract current insurance producers to your business. You're going to look for the cream of the top, is what I like to call it. You're going to look for the best agents out there with a current license, and you're going to attract them to your organization. There are so many agents out there that are part of MLM organizations. I'm not going to name company names, but I'm sure you can start thinking about, who I'm thinking about, right? But there's so many good agents who have a business owner mentality who are currently at a very, very low commission rate. And there is no way for them to succeed under those economics. And so when they come with you, one, you show them the strategies of success, and two, you also provide them with a higher commission rate, a commission level that would actually make sense for them to write business and be successful in the end. Okay? And so some of these agents are getting absolutely demolished, and so you would put a lot of these agents in a better situation. All right? And then the benefit to you, right? We've talked about the benefit to those agents. Now the benefit to you is that you never bleed out advertising. You can always advertise more and more and never actually stop your ads, which, like Dan Kennedy, he who wins spends the most on marketing. And that's going to be you, because you can consistently increase the amount of money you put on marketing. And the more you do that, the more money you make. And so it's this positive feedback loop, this positive reinforcement that you can put back into marketing and just grow exponentially faster. It's going to also allow you to make a bigger impact, both in your personal life and in your business. You're going to be able to leave a legacy. You're going to pass down what you've learned, or if there's someone in your organization, right? I'm talking to current producers, but there's also agency owners. If you're an agency owner or a leader at an organization, you're an executive at an organization, and you have some agency owners in your downline, some producers in your downline that are looking to take that next level, that's something you can show them and they can implement, and that will allow them to transition properly without completely removing them out of production. We don't want to do that. However, that most of them do want to take it to the next level, and they can do that with this model. If you're an agency owner or a leader at an organization, you've probably seen it time and time again, good producers trying to go and become an agency owner. They try to build a downline, however, they just fail miserably and then they completely get out of the business, which is not what we want. So we work around their current busy schedule. If you're a producer, we work around your schedule so that you can actually continue your production all while building a downline that gets you paid upfront to do so. Okay, so you don't have to sacrifice your time, your income in the transition process, whether you want to transition completely or do both at the same time. Okay, and so that's all possible when you build your own digital program. Okay, we teach you how to build your own program around your strategies, or if there's a producer in your downline that's making over $100,000 a year, we're going to reverse engineer what he's doing right now, what she's doing right now to have such a good level of production, and we're going to put it into a digital program. There's also possibilities to partner up with our company. We have sister agencies that will actually outsource all the back end, the lead generation. We can actually provide you with white label programs that you can offer and sell to. Okay, so there's multiple options there. If you don't want to build your own program, it doesn't limit you there. We have other options by working with some of our agency companies. It's actually the same company, but we offer a different level of service where we can actually deliver the online program. We're actually going to help you get a calendar filled with agents looking to invest in that program and invest with you and partner up with your agency and organization as a result. So here's how the Profitable Agent Attraction Accelerator program helps you achieve this. Here's our roadmap. This is what we do once you come on board. There's an actual process that we take you through to ensure that you get success in the end. The first one is to strategize your path to a 7 or 8 or more, depending on where you're currently at, figure per year agency and organization. Okay, we work with all levels. We work with the current producer that's never had an agency before, who's currently making 6 figures per year or more, and we've worked with agency owners and IMOs who are currently at an 8-figure run rate. Okay, so we've seen the whole path, and so we're going to analyze where you are right now and what are your goals, right? Where are you trying to go to? Are you looking to just make $20,000, $30,000 in additional program sales and recruitment opportunities? Or are you looking to go to that 6-7 figure run rate, right? Are we looking to go to 300 or 400 agents? That's going to determine how much we put into marketing and what we do as a result. What is going to be our operations to get to that level? So here's an example of our client. We had a vision board. What are the steps that we need to take, right? Week 1, week 2, what do we need to do month 1? What do we need to achieve within this month so that we get to where we want to be in 3 to 6 months down the line? Second, we're going to craft your irresistible $1 million offer. What are you going to come to the market with? What is going to be your main angle? And what that's going to allow you to do is attract producing agents who want to invest with you. And how are we going to present it to create a digital product that you can actually sell for more than $2,000 to up to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 up front? And the more you charge, the higher the caliber the agent becomes. Okay, here's Mr. Garcia saying that he's just sold another person here in our Slack channel. Third, we're going to implement our high converting social media video ads. That's going to attract your ideal insurance agent using highly targeted ads. There's a step-by-step process to a video ad. How do we get the customer to stop and listen to you and then believe that you have the authority that you have, persuade them, and then get them to the next level? And as a result, we're creating intent and we're getting agents to come to you inbound. There's so much power in having agents coming to you first than you chasing them. For many of the agents out there that are currently chasing or direct messaging agents, you lower so much of your authority when you do that, because it doesn't make sense that a successful producing agents would be direct messaging other agents. I've always been in big favor of inbound systems, and that's what we're going to be creating with you today. Now here's an example of Mr. Garcia's video ad that we've created for him. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a proven inbound agent appointment funnel that's going to have your video sales letter. A video sales letter is going to be an educational video that you'll be able to present to agents 24/7. All right, you don't have to be live. This video will present yourself at your best all the time, and it's going to allow you to establish trust and authority with the agents. And what you're going to do is you're going to end up waking up calendar filled with agents who want to invest and partner up with you. Okay, every morning you're going to see people come in at 9, 10, 11, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and by the time you wake up, People have already watched a video from you and they've booked a time in your calendar. And so they already see you as that authority. They already believe that you can help them. And now it's just a matter of pushing them to the other side, talking about the investment and then the partnership opportunity. And what we're doing now is a paradigm shift where agents are now chasing you, and you're going to get to change more lives as a result of that. So here's an example of, again, one of our clients, Mr. Garcia, his presentation. We're showing him at his best. We're creating authority, and therefore we're creating intent for people, agents, to book on his calendar, to invest with him and partner up with him afterwards. So here we are in the process so far. We've strategized your path to your 7 or 8 plus figure per year agency or organization. We've crafted your irresistible $1 million offer. What are you going to come to the market with? What is your main angle, right? What is your offer? There's a strategy behind creating offers. Then we've talked about implementing your high converting social media video ad. How do we present a video ad that gets you a high click-through rate, meaning a lot of people clicking through to your website, to your funnel or landing page, right? And then we've talked about creating your video sales letter, your educational content piece that's going to get people to book on your calendar without you having to make a single phone call, without even having to lift a finger once the video is created. Okay, so let's keep going. We're about 70% of the way there. The next step is to create your 7-figure sales process. We're going to give you our step-by-step sales process that we use to close deals between $2,000 to more than $5,000 on Zoom, and you can do that all from home. Okay, so we help our clients actually close deals. It's a different process than insurance, right? There's a bit of a different flow that we have to go through, and so we'll show you that inside the 7-figure sales process. And then you're going to access all our sales scripts, our strategies, our processes. How can you build a sales team eventually, right? For the people that have high ambitions that want to scale fast, we're going to build you out a sales team so that we remove you out of the front end. You can really remove yourself out of the business once we build you out a sales team and we automate your back end. And so here's an example. Here's our portals that you'll have access to once you come in. And again, it's done with you, done for you. We can't actually close deals for you. And so we'll provide you with everything that you need to get an investment up front and partner up with the agents that come on the Zoom call. Next, you'll be able to clone our #1 brand building blueprint. That's going to allow you to build trust before agents get on a call with you. It's also going to allow you to push more prospects to book a call with you, right? And so it's going to do two things. It's going to pre-sell a lot of the agents that have booked a call with you, and also persuade and build trust with the people who haven't yet that needs that extra push to book a call with you. What it's going to do is it's going to massively eliminate sales and recruiting pressure, and people will start looking up to you. And that's going to be a really cool position for you to be in when you have people coming on the call and saying, hey, John, I didn't actually believe I was going to talk with you today. Okay, and that's what we're building here. You're going to get to a point where people actually pay to access you. So there's a saying, you first get paid for what you do, then you get paid for what you know, and then, and this is the power of brand building, you eventually get paid for who you are, and that's the level that we're going to get you to. Now here's an example, right? People in the comments on YouTube love the passion. I'm interested in speaking with you. I would like to schedule an appointment with you, sir. Here's our couple of the email responses. I will be attending the meeting with you, and I look forward to it. Looking forward to it. Kamaya saying, I'll be there, Mr. Love. Tracy, Mr. Love, I will be there. I look forward to speaking with you, exclamation mark. That's the power of brand building, and we have the blueprint. We'll show you how to do that and get these kind of responses. And lastly, you're going to be delivering massive value to every single agent that come across you, and you're going to leave a positive impact because now you're delivering your digital product and online program on autopilot. And so you're putting your best foot forward every single time. You're delivering massive value to everybody who comes and talks to you. And you're going to make a positive impact without time or effort required on your part because the value distribution is all made automatically, which is pretty cool. And here's an example of Mr. Garcia talking about why the agents who've joined this program have made the best decision. You're going to be able to provide equal value to everybody who joins. That's you putting your best foot forward each time. And for people right now that are currently training their new recruits, right? Whether you're doing that personally or you have people in your downline doing that, now you're going to be able to automate your onboarding in your agent training. The online program now becomes the onboarding, and as a result of that, because people are paying for it up front, we've seen a massive increase in the amount of time people put in to watch the videos because they've invested into it. People that come in for free, the onboarding material doesn't actually get looked at as much as you probably think. Okay, if you actually look into who's actually going through your material, there's probably a low amount. And if you're doing manual calls or manual onboarding, you'll be able to automate a lot of that process. And so you'll save time and save some money on staffing and just general resources. And as a result, you're going to build a positive image in the industry. People are going to start looking at you as the authority. You're going to be able to get into rooms and access people that you never thought you'd be able to access. Okay, and again, we're talking long term here. I'm looking into the future working with you. And so now it's time for you to scale it to infinity because you have everything you need to do so. And these steps that I've shown you today, guys, this is exactly what we do to help our clients recruit dozens of new agents each month while making $10,000 to $60,000 or more per month in additional profit. And this is additional profit because it's upfront investments coming from the agents. That is separate from your override that you'll make from the agents. Okay, so you can see how this model can really take you to the next level, especially now that you're recruiting better agents. Okay, and so here's an example of a pipeline with Mr. Love, one of our clients, $100,000 in less than 4 months, 52 agents recruited. Okay, so 52 agents recruited in 4 months is already an impressive number. Now, we've had an investment from every single agent coming through, and so that's even more impressive in my books. And now these numbers aren't even impressive for him anymore. It's just impressive for most of the agents that are not used to this model. So if you've booked an appointment, then I want you to stay until the end. I'm going to be covering some important Q&As. And if you haven't booked already, then you can go ahead and pause this video, apply in the description, book a call, and then come back to this video for Q&As. Now, for some of you that are saying, hey, I still don't trust these guys, I don't trust what they do, then stick around and we'll cover some important and popular Q&As. All right, question number 1, can you summarize this concept so I make sure I understand? Right now, the current ineffective way of recruiting, which is what most agents are doing and that are struggling to grow to the level they want to get to, is they're accepting any agents with an insurance license and a pulse. And as a result, they're babysitting unmotivated and non-producing agents. Most agents come in, you put a lot of resources forward. They don't even take those resources and those materials seriously because they haven't invested anything. And then after that, they're unmotivated. They don't have the A player mentality. They don't think like a business owner. And so you're stuck having to babysit and help agents that are draining your energy. That's the current model most of you are operating under. And now the top agent attractors, the top recruiters, the agency owners, and the IMOs that are growing at the fastest rate, they're recruiting using this new way. And this is the Profitable Agent Attraction Framework. And that positions your agency and organization just like a McDonald's franchise, with agents investing in you, in the organization first to get the proven strategies, to get the hamburger formula, and then you get paid up front. And as a result, you're attracting serious producing agents, and you're going to be able to build a scalable business because you're cash flow positive from the very beginning. Guys, this is invaluable. You're cash flow positive from the very beginning. Whether you're trying to start building an agency or the way you're doing it right now is not the way that it should be. This is the new way. Franchising your operation, getting an investment up front, being cash flow positive from day one, and that's going to allow you to grow faster than ever before. And that's why McDonald's grew so fast, because they had an investment from everybody that came in the first place, and it allowed them to reinvest into their growth. So why not offer a free program and recruit more agents as a result? Well, it defeats the whole concept of what we talked about today. Free equals no commitment. And serious producing agents, the ones that are out there, they're looking to invest in their growth. They're looking to invest into skills. They're looking to invest in lead generation, sales abilities, products, right? They're looking to better their craft, and we want to attract those agents. On the other hand, agents who do invest up front, it creates high level commitment. They become accountable to their results and to their own actions, and it naturally filters out low quality agents. The next question, I'm already attracting agents using my current methods. Why do I need this? Well, you're doing a couple things here. One, you're buying time and the ability to scale faster. If you're not currently getting an investment from the agent, then you're missing out on a lot of profit and a lot of quality agents that you could be getting. By investing in a program like this, you can build a much larger downline in months instead of years. And the opportunity cost as well of not implementing this sooner as well. And then getting paid while recruiting, once again, ensures that you stay cash flow positive from day one, day uno. The next question is, how much can I realistically charge for my digital product or online program? We suggest our clients to start at $1,000 to $3,000 is the range we tell them to start with if they had no experience attracting agents and requiring an investment up front. And eventually what you'll want to do is increase the price because the demand will be high at that price range, right? Most of the competitors are selling at $5,000 to $15,000. And so you'll want to increase that price. And when you do increase the price, your caliber of agents will increase. The next question is, how much time will it take for me to set this all up and start making money? So when you join the Profitable Agent Accelerator program, within 72 hours, we get your offer ready for promotion. And then within 7 days, we go live with that offer. And then within 30 days, you're going to get agents to book on your calendar and you're going to make your first couple sales. Okay, and then on day 30 to day 90, your system continues to scale, your recruiting and your profit grows. You're getting both franchise sales and you're getting override as well. Next question is, how do I handle the increased workload from attracting more agents? That's a valid question. However, being more busy is a good thing, but your agent onboarding is actually pre-recorded. Okay, so the delivery of the value and your onboarding is the same. Okay, it becomes the same item that you can put together. And now that's all pre-recorded. So you put the effort once, right, in building your own program. And again, we have our own white label programs as well that we offer. And so if you don't want to build a program, there's options there as well. But a lot of that is pre-recorded. And so once you do it, it's already done and you don't have to touch it again. You don't have to lift a finger. After that, we show you how to deliver that program automatically. Once people pay, how do we release it automatically? Those are all things that will help you do. And then after that, group calls is what we encourage you to do, just to provide ongoing support and motivation. So that's 1 to 2 hours per week, depending on how many calls you want to do. And then lastly, you're going to be doing agent interviews around your production. Okay, so if you're currently producing, we'll do interviews outside of those hours of production. And eventually, for people, again, that want to grow fast, we're going to outsource this to a team, a sales team that'll recruit on your behalf and collect the money. The next question is, what makes you different from competitors? To my knowledge, and at this time, this is the only system that gets you paid to recruit agents. We're the first ones to come out here and release this to you. A lot of the other agency owners out there don't want you to know this. So no one right now is teaching this. And our system is also fully inbound. Agents are coming to you, booking on your calendar to invest in you prior to joining your organization, and has been fully tested with IMOs and agency owners. And so we had real world success before going public and attracting agents like you to this model. I look forward to taking your agency, your organization to the next level, and I want to say to a whole new level with this model. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I look forward to talking with you and to your success. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.